All right, everybody, happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu, live on the river. Alan Stout here on 104.9 FM, as I always am every Sunday from 9 to 10, playing you original music from our own artists right here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Last week we did our Christmas show. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. And this year is different because, first of all, I'm here on the river, which has been a fabulous 2.5 months. But we decided to do something different for tonight's show. It was actually Lobo's idea, who produces the show. She approached me about a month ago and said, why don't we do something for the final show of the year where we let the listeners decide what their favorite songs were that you played on the show since you came over here on October 6th. I said, sounds like a great idea. So we wrote a blog about it. We put all the playlists up on Facebook last 2 weeks, and we let you vote, and we did hear from you. And so, Lobo, thank you for the idea.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Anybody brings new ideas to the table is always welcome. And what we found as we were, hearing from folks this week, and we saw some people lobbying on Facebook, and hey, you have an opportunity to vote for me for this, and we saw some people sharing my blog, and some people emailed me directly, some people posted on the Facebook thread what they'd like to hear. What we found is that we had a lot of new music. Even though I play music here on the show that goes back 20 years, a lot of the stuff that got voted for 2013 were releases from 2013, which I thought was very cool. So it shows that you're paying attention to what we do here on the show. I think it shows that we're on top of what people are doing out in the community musically today. And so without further ado, let's get started. You wanted to hear this one? This one's from Farley. It's called Dance All Night.
Every day we
Tim Husty here on Music on the Menu, live on the river, with a song called Who's to Blame. Before that, we heard Star Dog Champion, featuring Aaron Fink, formerly of Breaking Benjamin in that band, with a song called When We Fall. That's a new release, just came out the summer of 2013. And before that, Tim Farley, another brand new release from 2013, with a song called Dance All Night. This is Music on the Menu Live. This is Alan Stout. This is 105 The River. I'm hanging out with Lobo, as I always do. And we're playing you some of the songs that you chose as the ones that you enjoyed the most that we played here on the show since I came over here in early October. Lobo and I, even though we threw it out there and we asked y'all to send us your votes and nominate your songs, we had a little hand in it too. So we wanted to make sure that we played one or two that were on our list. And if you listen to the show at all, you know that I've said several times that I think this is one of the best songs that we got here in 2013. This is As Is, Love Like That.
Promises we made in vain. I've seen our seasons change. And when you try reaching out to me, I couldn't feel your pain. Too young to see that it was all on the line. Tomorrow seems so far away. If I knew then I'd be a better man today. We couldn't love like that. If we'd never done the things that we can't take back, and all the broken pieces scattered on the tracks, we'd never lose if we didn't love like that. Funny how it takes so long that stick in my mind, of the great fair lady who was paler than chalk on a moonlit night. But she took me away and she showed me my grave. With fear I could not run. Then she gave me the curse of eternal thirst, and all my suffering have just begun with dipsomnia. Dipsomnia. In a cold stone cathedral bed by candlelight, I walked to the altar alone, till the great fair lady who was kneeling there sings me a sad, sad song. Stopped the dragon's head from crushing my baby, and I realized all was lost. Heard the rosary and I began to plead, because I didn't want to face the cost of dipsomnia. It's dipsomnia. Dipsomnia. The cravings are tough. Dipsomnia. When there's nothing enough. Well, I couldn't eat and I couldn't sleep, since my world was crumbling down. So I go out for a while just to get me a smile from the drunks in the underground. Young days and nights, you don't give it away till after a second round. So I'm gonna have to wait if I want to get laid, and all around me I heard the sound of dipsomnia. Dipsomnia. Dreamed I'm in a saloon where they're playing the tunes that would drive me out of my mind. Heavy metal crap with some kind of rap about a twisted nursery rhyme. See the big bad wolf, he went after the pigs. He's gonna huff and puff and blow in their homes. He got through the straw, he went through the wood. He's gonna dynamite the brick house down. Red Riding Hood, she said to the wolf, won't you leave those pigs alone? But I got the itch and I wanna be rich, and want to bring that bacon home. Dipsomnia. It's dipsomnia.
I was broken, but you came along, fixed what was wrong. Our first kiss brought me back to life. Yeah, I had fallen, but you picked me up and brushed me off, gave me wings and showed me I could fly. Now you have wings of your own. I'm standing here feeling all alone. I called you home too soon. I wasn't done loving you. He sent you for me from above. You found too soon. Now I miss you, but you made me strong, so I'll go on. You know I just can't bear when we're apart. I long to kiss you, to feel the passion in your touch, to see that smile that always melts my heart. Though I miss you every day, with you watching over me, I'll know I'll be okay. God called you home too soon. I wasn't done loving you. He sent you for me from above. You found this strength within me. You made my life complete. It took you to make me believe in love. Then he called you back home too soon. I wasn't done loving you. He sent you for me from above. You found this strength within me. You made my life complete. It took you to make me believe in love. Then it called you back home. Then he called you back home too soon. Way too soon.
Iron Cowboy here on Music on the Menu live on the river with a song called Too Soon, another brand new song that just came our way here back in, I think, October. We got that one. It's only about 2 months ago. That's the latest release from Iron Cowboy, a very good country rock band. It's kind of a southern rock kind of vibe to it. It's a lot of guitars and a lot of soul to the songs. And one of the ones that you chose for this evening. Before that, Jerry Sapphire. He got quite a few votes. I had one person, it was funny. We asked everybody to send us their 5 favorite songs, and we got an email from a woman who voted for that one. And then maybe about an hour later, she goes, I realize I have 4 more votes, so I'm going to vote for this one 4 more times. So I said, all right, fine. So you got 5 votes from one listener there, Jerry. Big fan. And it helped. You're on the show tonight. Before that, As Is, a great song called Love Like That. This is Alan Stout. This is Music on the Menu, live on the river. This is our last show of 2013. You helped us pick the songs. You voted. You sent us in some of the songs that you wanted to hear tonight, and we're playing them for you. This one's a brand new release. Just came out about 2-3 weeks ago from Danielle. This one called Joke's on You.
Didn't know how to say it, how I felt that day. I know you hurt me and you were gonna pay. This song's for you and how you done me wrong. Never thought it'd be this hard trying to sing this song. Now who's got the tries? Who's got the tears? Who's now facing all the joke's on you. Never thought it'd be this hard trying to sing this song. Who's got the tries? Who's got the tears? Who's now facing all their fears? Me being gone was long overdue. Tables are turned, boy, the joke's on you. Now who's got the tries? Who's got the tears? Who's now facing all their fears? Me being gone was long overdue. Tables are turned, boy, the joke's on you. The joke's on you, boy. Na 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 na
llamo señorita. I'm not here for your hand, just wanna dance while I can still stand. Go on and rustle me up, my favorite margarita. Babe, I make a real good friend who's watching. I don't give a damn, haters, go get bent. What, hey! Call us criminal, let's drive them crazy. So don't just sit there, honey, get up on your feet. I say you only live this life once, so don't be a stick in the mud.
Heard a mother say to her child, wish you were never born. Heard a poor man on the street crying for clothes he's never worn. Late at night I heard the TV howling, talking about the war. And it makes me so curious, so I listen, quietly listen. With my bleeding ears I hear the cries of the world, and with my bleeding eyes I can see all the bleeding hearts licking each other's wounds, longing to be free. On the radio, heard all the same old songs, when so many others never got a chance to sing along. Felt the cut of hatred, its wounds never heal. All the good blood is in the gutter, the bad blood left to congeal. And it makes me so furious as I listen, quietly listen. With my bleeding ears I hear the cries of the world, and with my bleeding eyes I can see all the bleeding hearts licking each other's wounds, longing to be free. And it makes me delirious. It's so hard to listen, but I still listen. With my bleeding ears I hear the cries of the world, and with my bleeding eyes I can see all the bleeding hearts licking each other's wounds. Whoa, with my bleeding ears I hear the cries of the world, and with my bleeding eyes I can see all the bleeding hearts licking each other's wounds, longing to be free. Whoa, yeah, yeah.
Chris Ludzik here on Music on the Menu, live on the river, with a song called Bleeding Ears, one of the songs that you voted for tonight's show. As we've been telling you throughout the program, we decided a couple weeks ago for our final show of the year to let you help us program the playlist for tonight, and you did it. We heard from you. Lobo and I weighed in a little bit too on one or two of the tracks. Most of them have been new songs. That one is not. Well, yeah, kind of. It's about a year and a half. So to me, you know, I'm the old guy here, you know. So when we have a song that's 2 years old, I think of as new, because I've got records I play on the show that are 20 years old. But relatively new song from Chris. Before that, brand new one from Shannon Marciata that we just premiered here on the show about a month ago, called Stick in the Mud. She's a very talented singer-songwriter from Hazleton. And before that, Danielle with another brand new track that we just premiered on the show about 2 weeks ago, a song called Joke's on You. And Lobo, you have some information about Danielle with her Nashville tour?
Yeah, she's actually going to be heading down to Nashville, I believe in February, and she's going to be on the Billy Block show down there. And she recently just got a sponsorship from, I believe, Disney Travel for her tour to go down this coming.
Terrific.
So it's pretty awesome. And she loved you. She was very happy to be on the show for those 2 songs he had her on. She was so excited. I just wanted to let you know.
We were happy to play them. She gave me the record, and I listened to it, and I couldn't decide. There were a couple songs I liked on the record that I thought were good for not only radio but for this show. And so we played them both, because we can do that. Mm-hmm. And getting a company like Disney behind you is terrific. We're going to keep the show rolling here. This is a record that is almost done. This was the first song that we heard from the record. It was actually on the Concert for a Cause 9 album about 2 years ago. Eddie Apnell has been working at Saturation Acres recording studio piece by piece, putting together his first solo album, former Mere Mortals lead vocalist, of course. And Eddie has posted on his Facebook page that the record is done. It should be out in early 2013. This will be one of the songs on the record, and it's one of the songs you wanted to hear tonight. This is Two for the Road.
Whiskey, thinks he looks so cool. He's telling bad jokes while he chain smokes. He's talking BS like nobody knows. One of a kind bartender. Give me 2 for the road, 2 for the road. I see the cool girl getting sugar from a young dude. Her brand new future by the dartboard. Yeah, they both score. It's a bullseye, but a couple or 2 of a kind. Bartender, give me 2 for the road, 2 for the road. Well, I must have walked into the twilight zone. A B-movie playing on and on and on and on and on. Give me 2 for the road. Sits in the back room with a fat cigar. He's got the poker face and the dirty ace under the table, man. That's how he plays. 3 of a kind. Bartender, give me 2 for the road, 2 for the road. I said bartender, whoa, give me 2 for the road. try to calm down for a little bit. I've had the same things on my mind for quite some time. Will the bombs come? Will they find me when they do? Somewhere in Egypt there's a princess, she looks just like you. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And every now and then my forefathers wake up inside of me somewhere. They ask me questions like I'm the one who was supposed to know. So if you're wondering what I muttered that night in my sleep, can't remember, but chances are it was just the little bit of a story, the little bit of a story, the little bit of a story. The little bit of a story, the little bit of a story, the little bit of a story. And the rain on the window, it starts to whisper in tongues. Across the room I see a fire burning from your head. Got an answer, an angel came to me and said, oh God, I can't remember. So I smile at you and go back to bed. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Take me out tonight, the death street of the dirty town. Bartender looks once and then puts his head down. So sorry about last night when I smashed my drink. Please forgive me, I didn't mean it. It was just another little bit of a story, the little bit of a story, the little bit of a story. The little bit of a story, the little bit of a story, the little bit of a story. The sun is coming up, I guess it's time to say goodnight. But thanks for the wine and thanks for having me. You people have certainly been alright. And listen close someday for the kindness of tolerating me. I'm gonna write a beautiful song for you about another bit of a story, another bit of a story, another bit of a story. Another bit of a story, another bit of a story, another bit of a story. Another bit of a story, another bit of a story, another bit of a story.
Jay Morgan's here on Music on the Menu, live on the river with a song called History. One of the songs that you voted for here on the program for tonight. I saw that Jay, I think, had reposted my link when I put the blog up on his Facebook page. Facebook is a terrific way to talk about music with people, and especially for a show like this where there's a community of local artists that pay attention to one another, and thankfully for us, paying attention to what we do here on Sunday. And so when I saw some folks sharing our post about this show, I think that certainly helped them get some votes because they let their fans know, hey, help us out here, get us on. And Jay did it. And that song actually is not a new one. That one goes back quite a few years that he recorded. But we heard from you, and we put it on. Before that, Eddie Apnell from his forthcoming solo album, Two for the Road. This is Alan Stout. This is Music on the Menu, live on the river. We are hanging out here on the last Sunday night of 2013. It has been remarkably here for this show. Coming over here, our first show, October 6th. Seems like I've been here longer than that, actually.
I know, it seems like we've been hanging out for a while.
Yeah, it does. We got into a groove here. I think I've hopefully picked up a lot of new listeners coming over to a great radio station. Hopefully I brought some with me from where I used to be. And so, it's been a lot of fun, especially working with you, Lobo. Happy New Year. I appreciate Lobo puts a lot of work into this show. I send her the music that I want to play every week, and she kind of gets it ready so that when I come in, it's all ready to roll, and then we cut it on the air and talk about it and have fun. But a lot of the work that goes into it every week is her just getting it ready to roll, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Well, you're a very busy man, so.
Well,
Mr. Big Brother.
That is where I work. Big Brothers Big Sister the Bridge. Bowl for Kids' Sake, March 29th. So we need to see you down there helping us out, raise some money for these kids. Music 2013. I'm thinking about it, and outside of a couple of the records that I'm looking forward to, obviously the new Eddie Apnell record I'm looking forward to a long time. I'm really looking forward to, on the national scene, some new music from U2. I love U2, and I've seen them in concert, I think, 4 times. They haven't put out an album now in almost 4 years, I believe. And so their new album is done. It might be a double album. And so that's something I'm looking forward to. And what about you? Anybody big on your horizon for
2014.
14? Did I say 13 before? Yeah, I meant 14.
I'm not sure. The artist that is one of my favorite artists currently is Hailstorm, Lizzie
Oh, yeah.
Hale. And she recently just came out with her album this past year, and she won a Grammy for it. So I'm not sure if she'll be having an album out in the next year or so, but I would love it.
Probably
She's also
touring all year, I would
touring
imagine.
constantly.
Yeah, maybe you
She's
get to
definitely
see her.
one of those artists that like I would leave and go do sound for forever. Like, she is one of those I love. I worked with her before she made it down at the Woodlands. She did actually a secret show down there, and she opened for Blackstone Cherry, and it was before they had even dropped their first album, had made #1. So
All right, so I want to see you two. Probably down at the Link is where I saw them last time. Those guys go out and just do the football stadiums for a couple days, and you want to see
Hailstorm.
So that's our wish list for 20 on the national scene, and of course here locally. Keep sending us the stuff, guys. We appreciate all the local artists that keep sending us new music. We got a big release back in October with the Badleys record. It was their first album in 4 years. 4 years since Love Is Rain from 2009. And it was a double album. So not only did they come back with music, they came back with like 22 songs. And very, very cool record. First side, all Pete Palladino songs. Second side, all Brett Alexander songs.
Yes, it's 2 discs.
2 disc, double disc set. Lots of great stuff. This is the one that everybody was buzzing about when the record first came out. It was kind of one of those songs they released, I think, online a couple of days before the album came out. And so, not surprising that we heard some people wanted to hear this one tonight. This one is from the Badleys. It's called Nothing Like the Real Thing. You voted for it. We're playing it. We'll see you in 2014.
You were unreal, for goodness sake. You made everybody stop and do a double take. Then you left me in this place. The minute that you saw another pretty face, like it was yesterday, I still remember. There ain't nothing like the real thing. But memories are kinda like kissing your sister. They ain't nothing like the real thing. Now you're in a parade with all your subjects clapping, bow and wave. A director of a play where you tell all the actors what they can and cannot say. But it don't matter if they kiss the ground you walk on. They ain't nothing like the real thing. They ain't worth the paper that they're printed on. They ain't nothing like the real thing. And with all my heart, I hope you fall onto rush and on. So go, don't think twice. Build a wall around your homemade paradise and watch it day and night. Do your best to keep out branded for life. But there is one thing that you must remember. It ain't nothing like the real thing. One day all your folly will burn down to embers. 'Cause it ain't nothing like the real thing. And it's all my heart, I hope you fall. Melody and you were unreal, for goodness sake. You made everybody stop and do a double take. But there is one thing that you must remember. You ain't nothing like the real thing. And one day all your folly will burn down to embers. 'Cause you ain't nothing like the real thing. And with all my heart, I out what I hadn't said yet. From across the room I looked at you, and suddenly that was all I could do. I thought he's staring at me. I thought I caught you staring at me. If we only knew it would be like this, there's some awkward times that we could scarce still like to look back, reminisce about the better life. Funny thing is I was fine. Love was the last thing on my mind. With some recent things that you've gone through, the timing wasn't right for you. But in one glance, everything changed. There's just some things you can't explain. My eyes were where my heart would stay, and I just couldn't look away. I thought you thought he